Hey guys, Justin here, or Mr. Fisher Mooser. Welcome back to another video, and in today's video, I'm basically going to start. It's going to be sort of like a series, but it's not going to be a series, if that makes sense. But basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing sort of like walkthroughs, tours, navigations, tutorials, whatever you want to call them. But basically what I'm going to be doing is this making sort of videos that are for beginners. So like I'm going to be showing you how some of the stuff in Hypixel works, like how to do some of the stuff, how to get to the different games you want to play, that kind of stuff, just to kind of help you new players out there to get the feel for Hypixel and learn how to play here. That way you guys can spend your hours playing on Hypixel and enjoying yourself. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and get to this one, which is basically the beginning of it. So okay, as you can see here, I am basically right in the center of the Hypixel hub. Basically, if I were to just logged into the server, this is what you would be seeing. So I'm not going to be going over every single little thing in this video. That would take way too long. Instead, I'll just go over some of the things of like how some of the stuff works, and then I'll go into more detail but for like how to join a game, how to find a game, all that kind of stuff in different videos. So right now I'm just going to be showing like some of the basic stuff. Like for instance, I can fly right now because I have a rank. Don't worry about that right now. I'll get to that in a later video. For now, what we're going to mainly worry about is the hotbar, about what some of the stuff in the hotbar is for. Then I'll go on to some of the stuff in this hub, which this is called the hub. It is the main lobby or the main hub for the entire server. There's miniature hubs or lobbies for each game inside of Hypixel itself, but I don't want to overwhelm you, so we'll get into that into future videos. So first, let's start in the first spot here. We have game menu. So if you look in front of me down there, you'll see a whole bunch of NPCs or non-player characters that have name tags above them. Those are some of the different games you can play here on Hypixel. This compass in your hotbar is basically that, and just a more of a GUI sort of a thing versus a NPC thing that you click. So if I click on this compass, you'll see it pops up with game menu and then a few different options. So like if I start from the left here, this is the main lobby, which is where I'm at basically. If I were to push that button, it brings me to the main lobby right where I'm at. So if I go over to next, it's Skyblock, which some of this stuff will change based on new games, updates, whatever. So right now Skyblock is just updated, so they have it as the first thing. So this is basically some of the games, or at least a way to get to some of the games in your hotbar versus having to come back to the hub and to the spawn of the hub to get to those NPCs. So it's just like a quick access. So we have Skyblock. Once again, I'm not going to go over every single little game. I'll give you a brief description on what the game is, but I'll give a better description on what the games are and how to get to them in a future video. Right now, this is just an overview. So we have Skyblock here. Basically, you have a small island. You start small, and you try to build up the island bigger and compete for the biggest island and have the most island level, basically. This Skyblock is different than other Skyblocks that you have seen. I don't play it too much, so I'm not going to be showing you a whole lot there because I don't know a whole lot about it. Then we have the Pit, which is basically a kit PvP. We have Bed Wars, which you know what Bed Wars is. It's a bed. You protect your bed and try to destroy other players' beds and be the last team alive. We got Sky Wars, which is what I play a lot. Basically, you're on your own small island, and you try to be the last player alive, I guess. It's similar to like survival games, but a little bit different. We have Murder Mystery, basically one murderer, one detective, but they have a mode now where there's 2 murderers and 2 detectives. Basically, the entire game is basically one player gets randomly chosen to be the murderer, and one gets to be randomly chosen as the detective. Murderer tries to win the game by killing all the innocents, and the detective wins by trying to stop the murderer. Housing, which is basically creative with a twist. You have to unlock blocks to use them, and then also it's just a little bit different, so keep that in mind. Then this is a new game they have for the summer. It's Scuba Simulator. Basically you're given a time limit and you try to collect treasure and whatnot, and the person with the most treasure after the end of the timer wins. We have arcade games. I'm not going to go over every single one of these because there's a lot of them. As you can see, there's a long list. Like, it starts off with zombies, hide and seek, and it goes on from there. That's basically a whole lot of mini games in the arcade. So I'm not going to go over that in this video. That's for a future video. But if you wanted to play an arcade game, this is where you would go. We have build battle. Basically, you are given a theme, you try to build the theme, and then players vote on whose build is the best. And then we have duels. That's basically what it sounds like. There's different modes, but you basically are just fighting one-on-one, or there may be a team. Like you see there, it says quick-paced, 1v1, 2v2, 4v4. There's prototype, which this houses the prototype games. So like for here, they have Capture the Wool, Skyblock, and Tower Wars. So it says everything in this lobby is currently in development and may be removed at any time, so keep that in mind when wanting to play a prototype game. UHC Champions, basically UHC, but apparently it's hardcore mode, I don't know. I do know you have to be like a certain Hypixel level, a certain Hypixel level to play it, but I don't play UHC too much, so there's that. TNT Games, I'm just going to try to speed this up. TNT Games, basically tag, I believe. Or it's basically different games with TNT stuff. Classic games. This is some of the old games from Hypixel that they had back in the day, and they are continuing on having. They're not getting rid of them. They're in here for the good old days. That's why they're called a classic. Cops and Crims, basically what it sounds like. You basically what is the game mode called? Think of like in Call of Duty, and it's the what do they call it? Search and destroy. The cops try to defend the two bases, and then the criminals try to go in and plant a bomb at the two places, and that's basically how it goes. Blitz survival games, basically survival games, but a little bit different, and you have like kits, so it's a little bit different. Mega Walls, sort of like UHC, but quicker and more confined. Smash Heroes, kind of like Super Smash Heroes, but it's like Super Smash Mobs or whatever you want to call it. It's interesting. I don't play it too often, but it's pretty interesting. Then Warlords, kind of similar to Super Smash or to Smash Heroes, but a little bit different. So that's just some of the games. And if you look over here, we have Tournament Hall. They have tournaments. The last tournament was Turbo Kart Racers, and so that was pretty interesting. I didn't participate, but it was pretty interesting. We have All Games, which brings you to every single game, I'm pretty sure, or at least a whole bunch of them. And then we have a random game to where you can go into a random game. I'm not going to worry about that right now, but that is basically what the game menu does. And so here's your profile. In your profile, it will list you up here. So go ahead and right click like your player head. It will give you your profile. So like right here it says me, it says my rank in front of my username. So I'm MVP plus and Mr. Fisher Mooser, and it shows my Hypixel level, which is 68. My Hypixel level is basically I earn experience from playing mini games, winning mini games, whatever, and basically I gain Hypixel experience per game, and that will increase my Hypixel level. I'm currently level 68. If you look down here, you can see I'm almost halfway to 69. And so that will also show my guild, which is Arcaders, which is also a YouTube channel I have, which basically is where when I do stuff with my friends, we'll upload something there. You can check it out. I'll leave a link in the description to that channel. We don't upload there a whole lot. We plan on to upload more in the near future. Achievement points, which you can see in between the guild and the Hypixel level. The achievement points is basically you complete an achievement and you'll get points. So that's kind of self-explanatory. But there's rewards. Like for instance, if I level up, so right now I'm level 68 on Hypixel level. If I get to 69, I get a reward. Achievement points is the same way. If I reach a certain number of achievement points, I get a reward. Then it also shows like my online status. Then it lists your friends, where if you have friends, you can click this and see your friends. Click this, you can make a party, which is how you would play with your friends. I'll show you that in a future video. Your guild, similar thing. You have to be VIP plus to create a guild. No, VIP plus or above, basically. So there's VIP, VIP plus, MVP, MVP plus, and MVP plus plus. So you need MVP plus or above to create a guild, but you can join a guild. I don't know if you have to be a certain level. You might have to be a certain level to join a guild. I'm not sure. And then recent players, I get to see what players I've recently played a game with. Right here it shows my status, which set a status to be displayed above your head in lobbies. So like I can set a status here, like I can choose a Skywars status. This appears to be something that is really only for MVP++, so I don't have it, but basically that's what it's for. Right here it shows like ping and stuff. It's either locked, you know, all this kind of stuff. General stat statuses, but yeah, it looks like I need MVP++, which I do not have. So self-display, okay. So the next thing would be social media. If you click here, you can add social media. So like your forum, you can link your forum page, your Discord, Mixer, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter. I only have YouTube, so I went ahead and linked my YouTube channel. Basically what it does is people can view your profile in-game and then see your social media if they wanted to look you up. So that's basically what this is for. I only have YouTube, so that's what I have listed right there. Character information, basically more info. So like I am level, it shows my rank, it shows my Hypixel level, and it shows the experience I need until my next level. Then it shows my achievement points, my mystery dust, which I'll go into what mystery dust is in a future video. And you see quests completed. The quests are different than achievements. Achievements are more of a harder thing to do. Quests are, you get daily quests and weekly quests. So I'll go into more of that in the future. And then karma's worth pretty much nothing. Basically, if you end the game and you say GG or good game at the end, well, it's the GG, which means good game. But if you say GG at the end of a game, you'll get like plus 50 karma or something like that. It's worth nothing. Then Hypixel Gold is basically their in-game currency. Basically, you spend real money to buy in-game gold for that. That's what as you don't have to do that at all. This is not a pay-to-play or pay-to-win server. The only things that MVP will unlock is like cosmetics. So basically, maybe your NPC skins would look different, or basically stuff that you can play around with in the lobby. It does not affect gameplay. A stats viewer, showcase your stats for each game and an overview of all. So I can use /stats and a username to view another player's stats. Since I'm MVP plus, you guys would not get that unless you have that rank. Then glow, so apparently unlocked in any season battle pass. So I don't have this, but apparently there's a glow effect I can give myself if I win it in a battle pass or something. I'm not sure how that works. MVP plus rank color, as you see the MVP plus, that little plus sign, I can change the color of that. You don't have to worry about this unless you're MVP plus. Here's my achievements, where I can look at my achievements. As MVP plus, I can track my achievements. I don't think you can track your achievements the same way I can, because I have a rank, or the MVP plus rank. I believe you can get the achievement tracker with MVP, but I have MVP plus, so don't worry about that too much. You can look on Google or whatever. You can find on the internet somewhere to list your achievements and whatnot. Here's my Hypixel leveling. It shows my Hypixel level and stuff. It shows that I'm level 68 and I'm 43% the way to get to level 69. Here's quests and challenges. Like I said, I'll get more on that in a future video, but basically quests, like if I go into Skywars, I get daily quest, which is like win a game in solo, kill 15 players in solo. I get weekly quests, like kill a total of 150 players in any mode, 1 in 10 lab games, 3 games, win 3 games in solo or teams, and then I have these challenges that always are available. But it says challenges remaining today at the bottom there. So that's basically I can complete this challenge like I think it's 5 times per day and whatnot. And then also as MVP plus, I can auto accept quests. So you have to accept a quest manually otherwise. But quests are basically like you saw there. If I basically I get coins. I see a Hypixel experience and then coins. Coins are different than gold. The thing I was talking to you about was gold. Gold is basically the like I told you, the IRL to in-game currency. Gold is basically just the in-game currency to buy cosmetics. So you get that from playing games or completing quests. So if I go to Triple Car Racers quest challenges, whoops. Next would be settings and visibility. I can click on this and change my privacy settings, my chat settings, lobby, API, auto queue, basically all my settings for my different lobby stuff like blood and gore. Not even sure what blood and gore there is, but you can apparently disable it. Auto tip requires MVP++. Offer map feedback. I don't really want that, so I might as well go ahead and get rid of it. But I have particle quality. See right here, current extreme. It's right here. Update, notification, blah blah blah. I got a whole bunch of this. Basically all my settings for like while I'm in the lobby. Then here's go to housing. Coin boosters, which you unlock boosters by either paying for them with real money or by leveling up and getting it as an reward. Here I can select the language for everything in the Hypixel server. I am English, well, American, but I speak English. And then here's the Hypixel store. I can click on this, and this brings me to that in-game store, which I use the gold. Right now I can't really afford anything, so I'm not going to try to buy anything. I only have 56 gold. But as you can see here, I can buy like things like loot chests, which basically give you items for a game, mystery boxes, which gives you lobby, fun, cool gadgets and stuff, blah blah blah. There's a bunch of stuff. And I think that's it. Otherwise, I would show like recent games, which apparently is in beta. I gotta speed through this because I'm already at 16 minutes. Collectibles lists your lobby cosmetics, basically. Like I can unlock pets, companions, particles, hats, click effects, suits, gadgets, morphs, cloaks, emotes and gestures, and collectibles, and search. So basically, like for instance, I have this thing which basically yeah, drops like gold stuff or diamond stuff around me. That is my current gadget, but I have a ton of gadgets I can choose from. That's basically how you would navigate through here. After the collectibles, what I have is the gadget, which will show up right here usually. Then I have players hidden on or off, so like I can show players, which then you can see players in the lobby. Click this again and it will disable, that way you don't have players all around. Which makes it good because look, right now this looks pretty bad, but if I click it, that looks pretty good. Then you have a lobby selector. Between each hub or lobby, whatever you want to call it, there's several lobbies. Like that's to reduce lag on Hypixel, because instead of having all of these players in one lobby, they split it up so it doesn't lag, which I think is really good. So really fast here before I end this video, like I said, I'll go more in depth in a future video. I'll just kind of show you some of the stuff you can do here. Actually, it's getting to 18 minutes. I'll give a little bit of a tour of the main hub and a little bit more explanation on how to like join a game in the next video. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Like I said, this is not exactly a series because it's not in any specific order. It's really made to where if you have a question, you can search it up and probably find it here. Like I said, this was really just an overview, so in future videos I'll go more in depth on each individual aspect or each individual feature of Hypixel, or at least the things I know about. That way, if you guys happen to have a question, all you have to do is go to my channel and search up your question, and you should be able to find something that suits your need. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you're wanting to see more of my videos for some reason, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. That way YouTube sends you a notification each and every single time I upload a new video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next time.